was listening for you.
Kids in bed?
Parker and JJ are at a sleepover. Sage is at the Lebos for the night.
Okay, I can see that we had the same idea.
Yeah. You scared me, Jack. Walking out like that.
But you knew I'd be back. I always come back to you, Carly.
For a while there, I was afraid you didn't believe me. I didn't set Nick up with those drugs, Jack.
What are you cooking? It smells great.
Why didn't you return my calls?
I've been busy. Got a lot of catching up to do now that I'm back on the force full time.
You got your job back.
Yep. So, let's drink to my good fortune.
You bet.
Yes, and to Nick's arrest. What's the matter, Carly? Nick's about to be indicted and I'm back on top. Isn't that what you wanted?
I wouldn't do that.
Lisa Grimaldi, right. Nick Hasanoff, Mike's cousin?
Yes, I know who you are.
So then you know I'm a cop and I'm here investigating a crime scene.
Oh, you know, it's the most interesting thing about a small town where we are. We have newscasters, we have newspapers. They've all let us know that you've been suspended from the police department because you were dealing in drugs.
Mrs. Grimaldi.
I just think you should move on.
Great. Oh, Lisa, I knew you would help us. So you heard.
What? Hurt? What?
About a certain blonde who tried to frame Nick right under your nose?
Lily, be realistic. We can't have Jade arrested.
Why not? Isn't it a crime that you pretended to be Rose's daughter? I cannot believe how quickly that girl burrowed her way into our family. Well, the last thing I expected her to do was seduce our son.
Our son seduced her right
No,
back.
I want her out of this house tonight.
Even if she takes Luke with her.
He won't go.
You don't know that.
No, I just need a little more time to talk to him.
You get Jade dragged out of here in handcuffs, I guarantee you, he will never speak to us again.
She cannot stay here.
Even for the time being?
No!
So, you ready to talk about this without freaking?
I need some air. Excuse me.
Are you sure my dad's still okay with this? And I don't know, Jade. I think that pretending to sleep together might be the worst idea that you've ever had.
No, it was just the two of us. He was really trying to give me the benefit of the doubt. He was trying to understand, Luke.
But that doesn't mean he's gonna continue like that. Trust me, if it comes down to keeping you around here or making my mom happy, he's gonna choose my mom every time.
Yeah, but then we'll both just take off.
I don't know about that anymore.
But you promised. You said if I got kicked out, you would come with me.
And if I don't?
Oh, I think you know what happens if you don't.
You would tell my parents that I'm gay?
In a heartbeat.
You and I were so busy protecting each other, we didn't even see that.
Emily, why would she do this?
Why?
To get back at me. And you.
So she hurt Dusty? Do you think she killed him?
She did shoot me.
Because she showed up to marry you and you broke her heart. Dusty hasn't done anything to her, neither have I.
She thinks that I chose you over her.
Why would she think that?
Poor Jennifer. She lost someone else that she loves because of me.
You didn't kill Dusty.
Yeah, but if I hadn't confessed, then maybe they would have found him by now.
Okay, so we'll tell the police about Emily.
No, I need to fix this. I need to find Dusty. For my sister.
Any word?
I still have teams out looking for Dusty's remains.
You haven't found him. I knew it.
You're happy about this?
Dad, I don't want you to think that I'm being irrational, but Paul was still alive when you thought he was dead.
Jen.
No, and you still haven't found Dusty's body, even after Paul told you where he buried him.
Paul could have been lying about the grave. Without a body, it's tougher to make a case
Or
against
the whole
him.
confession could be a lie.
Jen, I know you love Dusty and you want him
No, Dad,
back,
Dad,
but
we have to
he's
stop
gone,
looking for the
honey.
grave and start looking for a trail. Okay, if Dusty were kidnapped or if he's lying in a ditch somewhere, hurt and alone, we have to get to him before it's too late.
You don't hate me enough to shoot me.
I don't care about you enough not to.
Well, if you're gonna shoot me, you gotta relax and look at me. Otherwise, you're gonna miss. Look me in the eyes, right in the eyes. Now take your shot.
Any last requests?
Why do you keep me alive so long if you're gonna shoot me now? What changed?
I'll confess to your murder.
Oh, yeah, you told me that, but you never told me why.
Shut up and lie down.
Come
Face
on.
down.
It's my last request. I want to know why. He couldn't have thought he killed me. Why'd he confess?
I already explained that to you. Obviously, you weren't listening. I'm not going to tell you again.
I was. I remember now. For her. He confessed for her. What's her name?
Shut up!
Come on, how could he be with another woman already?
He thought that Meg killed you. So he confessed to protect her. And then she protected him. If it wasn't for Meg, none of this. What the hell is so funny? What is so funny?
That's impossible. You really think Meg and Paul have something really going on?
Oh, they do.
No, they don't. Because Meg loves me.
Okay, so it's gotta be Emily.
Yeah. All makes sense to me now.
Now? Not before? It was easier to believe that I'd done it?
Well, you did believe that I did it.
Well, you're capable of murder.
come on.
I'm not.
We just don't know each other very well, do we?
Well, maybe we'll have coffee sometime if you ever get out of jail. Look, Paul, I have to talk to Hal.
Hal? Emily's ex-husband, Hal. Hal who hates my guts, Hal.
Okay, Jack, but we have to let the police in on this.
No, don't. Look, if Dusty is alive, his only chance is that Emily not figure out that we're onto her.
Or your plan can backfire and both you and Dusty could end up dead.
Nick, I know you're mad at me for telling Jack about Carly.
Carly? What does Carly have to do with anything?
Oh, no.
Carly is the reason that Nick got into trouble.
We don't know that.
See? She's still working him. She's got him believing that butter wouldn't melt when you and I both know that Carly Snyder is capable of anything and everything.
Huh, is that so? Well, just don't worry about it. Stronger men than you have been brought down by that broad.
So you'll let him in the room?
No, I'm sorry, darling, I can't do that.
Even for the man who saved the lives of people in your family? Nick is the guy that got rid of the bomb at WAK, do you remember?
Oh. Well, of course. Well, that was so brave. That was so good of you. If it hadn't been for you, well, this half of the town would have been blown to bits.
He saved so many people's lives that day. People we both know and love. Lisa, please, just give Nick the chance to save his own.
We're still fighting, aren't we?
You're holding out on me, Carly. You know more about what happened to Nick than you're saying.
Are you kidding? I am shocked by what happened to him. And if he's innocent, I hope he finds out who set him up so he can clear his name.
You can help him do that right now if you wanted to. But something's stopping you.
How can I help unless I know where that heroin came from? And I have no idea, Jack. All I have is a gut instinct that someone planted it, and I hope they get what they deserve.
Okay, all right. Here, have some more champagne.
Look, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it, but don't try to do some number on me.
Because you're the only one allowed to do that, right? That's a nice outfit, honey.
I hate it when we fight.
I thought you might put on the Galaxy Girl uniform since you bought it as a turn-on for me. Oh, right, that was a lie.
I was just trying to help.
To help me. Yes, and that makes everything okay. And now I'm supposed to make love to you and think that it's special, that I'm special.
You are.
Right.
Jack!
Honey, I'm the idiot who believed that you were spending your nights here with our kids. I'm the loser who had no idea that my wife was moonlighting, stripping for a bunch of drunks, letting them put their hands all over.
I never let anybody touch me. No one.
You know, honey, you know what they were thinking? That for the right price, they could have you. That they could take you the way you want me to take you right now.
You know that's not true.
Why? Because our marriage is special?
It is. Jack. It is. Jack. It is.
That's just one more lie.
Is that why you're still mad at me? Because you think I stripped in that club? I didn't, Jack. I just waited tables.
Well, you still had to dress sexy. Act sexy, right? Or they would have fired you, right? Right?
Every time I went into that club, I just went there for one reason, so I could get information to help you.
Information from Anatoly.
Yes.
And what did you have to do for Anatoly to get that information for me, Carly?
Nothing.
So you didn't flirt with him? Or stand close to him? Or take money from him?
I had to do the job. You know, if I was going to be able to...
Love watching you work it behind my back. How hard did you work it, Carly?
Stop it, Jack! I love you! What I did in that club was a means to an end.
And what is this a means to? Hmm? What's all this?
What do you want me to do? You want me to go upstairs and change into flannel pajamas, Jack? You want me to swear on a stack of Bibles that I had nothing to do with Nick's arrest? What do you want me to do? You want me to get on my knees and beg you to forgive me for working at the Galaxy? Because I'll do it. Just tell me what you want, and I'll do it. Say you forgive me. Say it. Please forgive me. Please.
What do you want me to do?
All right. Can you be Carly?
She was here?
Do you want to help me or not?
Okay, just call me Carly.
Luke, if we can keep up this fake love affair, you can be free. Don't you owe it to yourself?
Jade, you're not my friend, so drop the act. You're using me.
I just want to be a part of this family, and I need your help to do that. And if you're not going to give it, I'll do what I have to.
Well, that's cold.
Cold? I'm just being honest. You're lying to your parents because you're uncomfortable with being gay.
Well, I don't want to hurt them, Jade.
Then don't. But don't accuse me of using you, because we're using each other.
You sound like you're condoning this relationship.
I didn't say that.
You said that Jade might be a good thing for Luke.
She can be.
How? By teaching him everything he needs to know about sex.
You know what? This has been a very rough year for Luke. He almost died. He was confused about us for a very long time. Started drinking, got involved with that Kevin kid.
Yeah, he's a teenager. Nothing about that is abnormal. Sometimes I wonder if you...
What?
If you hadn't been so hard-nosed about him hanging out with Kevin, maybe he wouldn't have turned to Jade.
Kevin is a bad influence.
And Jade is a good one.
Jade is a pretty girl, and that can be very powerful at his age. If we make the wrong move here, he will leave with Jade, and we will lose him.
No, I will not let that happen.
Oh, just like your mother didn't let us happen? All I'm saying is, let's see how this plays out. If you call the cops and get Jade hauled off, Luke will run away.
He won't.
Why do we have to send her out the door tonight?
I can't believe you wanted to stay. Oh, wait, is there something that you're not telling me?
You think Meg loves you? She wants you dead so bad she can taste it.
She wants me back.
You dumped her. She's moved on to Paul. But I showed them. I pointed the cops into Meg's direction. She's out on bail now, but that's okay, because as soon as you're out of the way, I'm gonna let the cops know that she did it, that Meg did it. But I gotta plant some evidence. I gotta find something of Meg's and leave it near you, near your body, and then I'll call Jennifer.
No. Jennifer's not gonna buy that.
Let her know.
She really knows that Meg loves me. And so do you. It's the same way you feel about Paul. Even though he left you. He left you. And you can't let go.
He was supposed to marry me.
Are you really doing this to keep them apart? Emily, you're wasting your time. Paul's never gonna marry Meg. She's got nothing to offer. She can't save him now. But you can. If you keep me alive.
I can find Dusty.
Yeah, you've done a bang-up job so far. Did you notice you're in a cage? I'm talking to Jack.
No, you're not.
He could have Emily watched, followed, and then she could take us straight to Dusty.
You're not.
And why should that stop me?
Because you trust me?
Yeah.
I did confess to a crime I didn't commit for you.
Okay, so you had one good moment.
And you were protecting me, too.
Temporary insanity. I'm all better now.
I can do this. I can find Dusty. Please let me fix everything. Not just for Jennifer, but for you, too.
And while you're at it, you'll get yourself out of jail?
I have to. I know that orange is the new black, but those jumpsuits make my butt look enormous.
I don't know, your butt looks pretty good to me. I hope this works.
If you keep me alive, you can get Paul off the hook. And I'm good on my promise. I won't say anything about this. In fact, we can make it look like you saved me. Paul will go free, and he'll be grateful to you forever. He'll realize how much he needs you. I think he'll fall in love with you all over again.
It'll never happen. Close your eyes, Dusty. That'll make it easier.
When they come and get you, tell Jennifer Munson that my last thought was her, okay?
Oh.
You want to get that?
No. This will only take a second. It can wait.
It might be your son. He might need you.
It's not my son!
Just saying, after you shoot me, there's gonna be a lot of cleanup, so if the call's important, I do that first.
This will only take a second.
I'll be here. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
Hello? Hello, are you there?
Emily, I need to see you.
Why? We already said our goodbyes, remember?
Yes, I shouldn't have asked you to go. I didn't mean it. And now it looks like I'm gonna rot in here, and It's all because of...
Well, because of what?
It doesn't matter. You matter. I need you. I'm lost without you. Please, come.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
You owe me. So tell me who you think has Dusty.
The worst mistake I ever made in my life was the moment I turned my back on you.
It's called having sex, Carly. It happens.
When it happens to us, it's called making love, right?
Why can't I remember?
All right, let's just try it again, okay? You said that the room was empty, very dim. There was champagne, which you drank.
Yeah, a lot of it and fast. I was nervous.
Okay, let's go with that. What else do you do when you're nervous? You, I don't know, hum, pace back and forth?
No, I checked myself out.
And how did you look?
Everything got fuzzy and started to get blurry.
And that's when Carly came in? Hello, Nick.
No, she didn't say anything.
Nothing.
She poured me a drink over here at the table. And then she slipped her top down over her shoulder like a striptease. Do that again.
Which part?
Striptease part.
I love making up, don't you?
You really think this changes anything?
It's a start. Where are you going?
To work.
In the middle of the night. When will you be home?
I don't know.
Will you be home? How can you act like this after we just...
It's called having sex, Carly. It happens.
No. No, when it happens to us, it's called making love, right?
Not this time.
Don't say that. Don't say that to me, Jack. I'm not some stranger. I am your wife. No, stop it. You stop acting like you don't know me.
Oh, I know you too well, Carly. That's the problem.
I need to see Dusty's body. I need to know for certain.
I'll keep looking, honey. I won't stop, I promise you.
Thank you.
I think you should call your mom. I don't think you should be alone.
I won't be. I have Johnny. My sweet little boy. He keeps looking around as if he's expecting Dusty to walk through the door.
Give him a kiss for his grandfather, okay?
Oh, I know you don't want to talk to me, okay? Oh, Paul didn't kill anyone. Neither did I. Then where's Dusty? I don't know. But Paul's trying to find him for you.
Thank you for coming.
What do you want?
I want to apologize to you.
For what? Huh? Dumping me at the altar? Getting me arrested so I practically lost my son? Or making me believe that you actually love me? What, Paul?
Well, you forgot one. For turning away from you and turning to Meg. That was wrong. Now, Look, you loved me. You were loyal to me. Meg, it turns out
What? What did she do?
she's turning state's evidence against me.
And you're surprised by that?
Yeah, I thought she loved me.
Well, obviously she didn't.
Well, hold on. What I want to apologize for is for taking your love for granted. Nobody ever loved me the way you did, Em. Nobody ever will.
My father told me that they found Dusty's blood on your gloves.
There's a lot of evidence against me and Paul, but we didn't kill Dusty. Neither one of us ever saw him dead.
Are you saying that you think he might still be alive?
I hope. Maybe something else happened to him.
And you've told the police this?
Well, Paul thinks that telling the police would scare, whoever has Dusty.
And who might that be?
I don't know.
Yes, you do, Meg. And you know what? You owe me. So tell me who you think has Dusty.
How could you let yourself feel anything for Meg Snyder?
Okay, you shot me.
I was devastated. I told you I didn't know what I was doing.
I didn't understand that. I thought that I owed Meg because she saved my life.
To confess? To save her?
I didn't have anything to lose. My family despises me. You, Em, I thought I lost you a long time ago.
To confess to the police, to tell them that you killed Dusty? What did you think was going to happen to you?
I don't know. I thought that she would stick by me the way you would have stuck by me. I thought that's what was happening, that we would go through this together. And then it turns out that she's made some kind of a deal with the DA.
Well, what did you expect from someone like Meg? What do you think she
I should have seen this coming, and I didn't. And there was a time in my life when I would have seen that, but I'm not the same man that I used to be. Emily, since I left you, my life has been a nightmare.
Why did you call me?
Because I wanted to apologize to you.
Yeah, you said that, and?
For everything.
If you want something from me, Paul, just ask.
After you came back, I thought that things were going to get better. But Luke, he's been so secretive. He doesn't tell us things. Not the things that count.
He's a teenager. It's a phase.
I think it's more than that. And the choices that he makes right now, they could affect the rest of his life.
And you think that Jade is a good choice?
Whatever she is, she's his choice. And we can't slam him for that. We need to let him know that he can trust us again. He needs to talk to us.
Well, if we encourage this relationship...
If we let him be a typical teenager, then maybe he'll break things off with Jade himself. Not because we want him to.
And then after he breaks up with her?
Then I'll go talk to Jack and make sure that Jade pays for what she did to you.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you.
But in the meantime, we can't push. Because if we do, Jade could yank him away from us. We could lose him.
You're right. If I had the guts to tell my dad that I'm gay, then this never would have happened. I could still do it.
But you tried. Holden doesn't want to know. And now that you've proven you're straight, he's gonna ease up on you. And if he lets me stay, I can totally cover for you when you finally do go out and find yourself a guy.
Why do you want to be part of this family? My mother hates you. You're not planning on stealing from us again, are you?
No.
Then why?
Jade, I've decided to let you stay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mom.
But only for tonight.
I'm not stripping for you, Nick. Why can't you just use your imagination?
No, it was just that thing you did before. The thing with the blouse. going on here, Carlos? Something's not right. I knew something was wrong. I just couldn't figure it out.
You remember something?
It wasn't Carly. Carly wasn't even here.
Why won't you talk to me?
It doesn't solve anything, Carly. We keep doing the same old dance. I get mad at you, we have sex, I forgive you, I forget, until it happens the next time, and the next, and
This is the last time.
No, don't. Do not lie to me.
Are we gonna be okay?
I don't know. Carly.
There's food. You know, since you're here, you might as well eat it.
Okay.
I'll be right back. And while you're restocking your desk, don't forget that.
Yeah, it's Snyder. You got anything for me? Already? Okay, yeah, I'm on my way. Yep.
Jack? Jack?
What are you two up to?
This is the magic bullet we've been waiting for.
It's going to be a pleasure learning from you, Victor.
I'll take care of Gloria.
Jack and Ashley have no idea what I'm up to.
You're swimming in the shark tank.
Don't ever underestimate your mother.
It's time I got what I deserve. And so will Jack and Ashley.
This week on The Young and the Restless, CBS Daytime.
You better not go anywhere near Luke's room tonight.
I won't. But what happens tomorrow?
You'll have to wait till the morning. And Jade, if you decide to run away and take Luke with you, I will hunt you down and have you arrested.
Yes, ma'am.
You'll handle this?
Yeah. Go to bed.
Lily, can I please talk to you for a minute?
Luke?
What is it?
I'm really sorry that I pretended to be Rose's daughter. I know that it was an awful thing to do.
Okay. Then make it right. Leave.
I can't. I've fallen in love with Luke, and he loves me. Can't you understand?
Oh, I understand you. Better than you know.
I don't approve of this.
Well, I kind of figured that.
You lied to us. You knew that Jade wasn't Rose's daughter. You hurt your mother.
I didn't mean to.
I know that. I love you.
Why are you telling me that?
Because it's true.
Yeah, I know, but why tonight? Mom catches me in bed with Jade, and you're telling me that you love me.
In spite of that, I do love you.
Oh, they said you were dead, but I knew. Baby, I knew.
She kept at us. She wouldn't let us stop looking for you.
Jenny, I'm never gonna leave you. I'm never gonna leave you. Don't give up on me, Jenny. Don't give up.
So you can't tell me what happened to Dusty?
Not yet.
So Paul sent you just to tell me that you and he are innocent and there's more to Dusty's disappearance than I already know.
So you won't lose hope?
Oh, thanks. And when you see my brother, tell him not to bother sending me any more messages.
But if Dusty's alive,
then he will find me. And he doesn't need Paul's help any more than I do.
You think I want something from you?
First you wanted sex. Then you wanted my silence. And then you wanted my help. What do
I
you
didn't
need
think
now?
that I could ask you for anything.
All I ever
after the
wanted
way
was
that
for
I
you to
treated
love me
you.
the way I
And
loved you.
You did. You did. You did love me. I do have one more thing to ask from you. Well, because of Meg, I'm going away for a long time, and I could never see you again. And I know that you probably hate me.
Will you just say it?
Rather
Just say
hate
it.
you. But what I want is for you to believe this, because it is absolutely true. The worst mistake I ever made in my life was the moment I turned my back on you.
Visiting hours are over.
How is that possible? Wouldn't you have known it wasn't Carly when she walked in?
I wanted it to be Carly. But it wasn't. Not even close.
Do you know who it was?
Yeah. It was that stripper from the Galaxy. She went by the name of Chardonnay.
I need your help.
On the next As the World Turns.
Haven't you figured out by now that I can't be brought up? Everyone has a price.
Look me in the eye and tell me that you were really falling for this girl and you're not just covering for her.
I want you to get out of here now.